Pudzianowski there, there's the technique, check the legs, and look above it.
Przegrała w 16 i Pudziana rozpoczyna dewastującą pracę.
Maybe many people are still unfamiliar with this MMA fighter. He is Mariusz Pudzianowski, one of the strongest men in the world from Poland, who chose to transition into an MMA fighter. However, since Pudzianowski was previously only accustomed to lifting heavy weights, he was often underestimated by his opponents. They believed that weightlifting and fighting were two completely different things. That claim isn't entirely wrong, but Pudzianowski managed to silence all his doubters who underestimated him. One of the MMA fighters who underestimated him was Bob Sapp. When Sapp was scheduled to fight Pudzianowski, he deliberately made a video showcasing his lack of respect for his opponent.
I am strong!
But it didn't stop there. Sapp's sensational actions once again grabbed public attention when he created a doll with Pudzianowski's face on it.
It's okay. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine.
Oh my God!
Polish sausage!
Oh my God, Marina's!
Do you think that's all Bob Sapp did? Of course not. When Sapp and Pudzianowski attended the official weigh-in, the sensational MMA fighter once again brought food with his opponent's picture on it. With all the drama displayed by Sapp, will he really be able to defeat a world-class strongman like Pudzianowski? Who would have thought that within minutes, Pudzianowski was able to shut down all of Sapp's trash talk? And because of that, Sapp ultimately had to face embarrassment.
Państwo na to szybko patrzą, bo może nie trwać długo.
Początkiem tego pojedynku, kolana!
Przegrała w 16 i Pudziana rozpoczyna dewastującą. Oglądali Państwo przed chwilą jednoosobowe przedsięwzięcie.
One of those who made a significant effort to belittle Pudzianowski was James Thompson. Much like Sapp, Thompson also created a video aimed at provoking his opponent even further.
Come on, you piggy fuck!
Yes, it truly managed to demean Pudzianowski. However, such tactics did absolutely nothing to weaken him. In fact, they only made him even more ferocious than before.
Zaczął bardzo mocno od niskich kopnięć i parteru szuka teraz James Thompson. Mariusz! Jest brawl, jest obrona! Nie daj się wywrócić! I teraz kontroluj przebieganie Thompsona, po której ląduje na dekach! I teraz jedziemy!
And after the fight ended, as the judges tallied the points for each fighter, the referee officially declared Pudzianowski as the winner.
Mariusz! Pudzian!
Perhaps this fighter named Najan isn't as bad as the previous opponents. In fact, Najan was brave enough to challenge Pudzianowski face-to-face during a press conference. So, how did the fight go? Did his courage to stare Pudzianowski down up close help him secure victory? It only took a few minutes for Pudzianowski to completely dominate Najan. leaving him with no chance to fight back. Pudzianowski truly remains undefeated.
Naprawdę, nie waham się powiedzieć, on będzie bardzo groźny za kilka walk. Może jeszcze nie teraz, 12 lat, bo to jest całkowicie...
Pudzianowski also once faced Butterbean. However, as usual, before they even stepped into the ring, Pudzianowski's opponent underestimated him once again. As previously mentioned, his background often led others to look down on him.
Okay, if we're picking up a rock, I'm sure he can pick up a heavier rock. But if we're punching each other in the face, I guarantee you I hit harder. That's the important part in the fight.
So will Butterbean's words during the interview come true, or will it be the complete opposite? Let's watch the fight and find out the answer.
Bardzo mocnej ręki Butterbeana. On bije bardzo mocno. Dobry lotnik Mariusza.
I znów idzie bardzo Pudzianowski.
Bardzo ładnie teraz Mariusz rozegrał ten klip. Pierwsza klasa. Wejście do nogi. Jest Mariusz z góry. Ależ kapłudziemy ten pojedynek. Mariusze, więcej tych ciosów. Jeszcze więcej. Koniec.
As expected, Butterbean's statements turned into a boomerang for him. He was defeated by Pudzianowski in an incredibly short amount of time.
Mariusz Pudzianowski!
Another name that showed complete disrespect towards Pudzianowski as a newcomer in MMA was Tiberius Kowalik. This disrespect was evident when Pudzianowski and Kowalik posed for a pre-fight photo session. However, as always, karma was waiting inside the ring. Pudzianowski's opponent was left embarrassed after facing him in combat. It only took 2 rounds for Pudzianowski to force Kowalik to surrender and concede defeat. But do you think Kowalik was the only one who underestimated Pudzianowski? Not at all. Another opponent, Popek, also severely underestimated Pudzianowski's strength. This was evident during the official weigh-in session. However, his arrogance completely backfired once they stepped inside the cage. Pudzianowski dominated the fight from start to finish.
Pudzianowski. On wie, że to dla niego jest pojedynek niezwykle istotny. Tu się dzieje w momencie, kiedy obaj wchodzili do klatki. To było wręcz
95% tutaj. Pudzian powinien Popka pozamiatać. Zobaczymy, jak poradzi sobie teraz pod presją tych silnych ciosów Pudziana. Popek, no właśnie, no nie poradzi sobie.
się skończy.
With a relentless series of attacks, Pudzianowski left Popek helpless, forcing the referee to stop the fight. The MMA fighter Lukash Yurkowski also once faced Pudzianowski. However, before stepping into the cage, Yurkowski wore a costume seemingly mocking Pudzianowski.
Odstawiłeś swoje ulubione trunki, więc
But take a look at what happened during the fight. Yurkowski was completely unable to withstand Pudzianowski's relentless attacks.
Czasu, ale to ma być ta broń, która ma powstrzymywać Pudzianowskiego. Jeżeli znów, więc zdaje się, że te low kicki robią zdecydowanie więcej.
Trochę poniosła chyba fantazja i Jurły wejść na samym początku. A w tej chwili, no tak jak teraz, nie, Yurkowski się nie podda, to wiem, sędzia może to...
Due to the continuous barrage of strikes from Pudzianowski, the referee had no choice but to stop the fight. As a result, Yurkowski had to accept his defeat.
A zatem ta walka już za nami. Cudem jakimś wyszedłem do tego trzeciego starcia. Lukash.
And the last name to underestimate Pudzianowski in the MMA arena was Bombardier. In a pre-fight interview, Bombardier confidently claimed that he had far more experience than Pudzianowski.
Donc j'ai fait deux ou trois combats MMA, mais il a plus de combats, mais pour moi, il n'a pas plus d'expérience.
So he actually disagrees with the fact that Marius has more experience than him. What he's saying is that Marius has more fights than him in MMA, but he doesn't have more experience.
But was that really the case? Let's watch the fight between Pudzianowski and Bombardier to find out.
Well, Pudzianowski there's the technique. Chop the legs. And look at Bombardier.
Absolutely astonishing. Pudzianowski managed to take down Bombardier in just 18 seconds. Could this be a new record for the fastest fight in the world?